Hi everyone, thank you guys so much for doing this. Providence and Brown really needed an event like this, so thank you. My question is mostly directed at the Warren campaign. So I'm admittedly a Sanders supporter, and one of the biggest reasons I am is because he's adamant about no corporate money in politics, no dark money. I believe Marianne and Tulsi are the same, and Warren has come out and said that she's not going to take corporate PAC money in the primary, but then she says that's on the table for the general. And at the same time, she's using corporate PAC money that she raised during her Senate campaign for her primary campaign right now. So can you just please explain to everybody how on one hand you can say that one of the biggest problems in politics is dark money, but then on the same time say I'm going to accept it?
I'm looking that up right now because I actually didn't know a lot of that. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. A lot of the times with, in the same vein as this, people like to bring up a lot about Warren's past. And I like when they do that because it shows people can evolve and change. If I didn't ever get into politics myself, I'd honestly probably be a Republican right now. I grew up in a conservative household, two Republican parents. And I think she is definitely a product of the environment. She has grown. I was a Bernie supporter in 2016. I was a big fan, and I attribute a lot of the reasons why my personal beliefs as why I vote the way I do, because because of the way that we open the doors to like Medicare for all, and the way that we can open the doors for student loan forgiveness. So I believe that Elizabeth Warren could is now moving towards a way of saying, okay, so no corporate money is now the way that I will be going, and forgetting it in the past. So I'm looking it up some more because I
No, it's okay. I just want to like really, as a Bernie supporter that knows a lot of Bernie supporters and hangs in Bernie supporter groups, like if Warren continues her ascendancy and ends up as the nominee, then I think in 90% of the reasons that she is who she is, that's great, but some of the biggest drawbacks are, for me and a lot of people that I know that are in the Sanders camp right now, is that she is just not disavow corporate PAC money, and all these other issues that we're talking about here, we're mostly in agreement. Like, you know, climate change bad, you know, military spending bad, you know, immigration, legal immigration good. You know, we're just kind of like the devil's in the details a little bit, but I think those details come down to whether or not you're a candidate like Sanders who said, I'm going to run a campaign completely sponsored by the people, for the people, and whether you're one of these Democrats that actually still takes corporate PAC money and is willing to do the bidding of corporate donors. And that's the difference between getting things like Obamacare and getting actual universal Medicare for all.
Yeah, so I think the biggest thing that you can trust about Elizabeth Warren is that she listens to the people. If people tell her enough and say, Elizabeth, like, we don't like A, B, and C, she will take that and listen to it. And I think that's why she's turned away. People always point out that when she was first registered, she like I just said, I would have been a Republican. She was first registered as a Republican. And then she herself got into politics, and she realized, oh, that's not the way to go. And so she has evolved herself. So I think as a person and as a candidate, she really, really listens to her people and listens to the constituents. So she takes a lot from the base. She takes a lot from her her competitors' bases too, and she listens. And I think that's the biggest thing, is that she listens. But I really appreciate you bringing that to light, because I want to look into that more.